Hey guys, hope everybody's having a fantastic day. Whether you're watching this in the morning, in the afternoon, or in the evening, I'm glad you're here. Today we're going to take a look at and talk about the Rough Rider Reserve Easy Open Sway. And guys, before we get started, please hit that subscribe button down below and the bell notification icon. Both of those really make a lot of difference and help me out. I appreciate it. But the sway from Rough Rider Reserve, I picked this up at Smoky Mountain Knife Works. It is a wicked wharncliffe, D2 steel, super slicey. I would call it a full-size slip joint. Fits my hand, comfortably, where I've got 4 fingers and then some on it. It's got, I guess, what you'd call a match pull because it's got that little roughness in the nail nick. But again, since you've got this easy pull, which is cut out here in the micarta, this pattern, that's where I open it from. And I would say the close, we'll start with the open. If you grab it here at the nail nick, again, it's not optimal because it's so close to the pivot, but I would say that's about a 6-7. And then that's probably a good 5. That's probably a 5 or 6. And that's probably a 5 or 6. If you get it down here, it's still pretty stiff, but I wouldn't want it really any less. I like it like that. And it does have a nice half stop. It's got the little shield, stainless bolsters, brass liners, nice fit and finish between the micarta and the stainless there. Does have a nice little lanyard tube here, a little brass lanyard tube, brass pins. Does have the model number here on the blade, as all Rough Rider Reserves do. This is RRR. Let's see, what's that say? RRR. You guys can probably read it better than me. 009 BM for blue micarta. I don't know. You guys can probably read that. But D2, China, and then the Rough Rider Reserve there on the crest. Let me grab a little piece of paper from the coupon book that is getting thin, guys. I warn you. About to be cutting PP Digest again. That was me getting up in the sharpening choil. Yeah, it's very slicey. Got a very nice acute tip. Nice acute, thin, flat grind blade. With nice swedge here at the top, coming down to that point. Stopping short of the point. And then again, you've got what I would consider a sharpening choil done very well. You can see where that swedge or that ricotta stops right there, and you've got all that sharpening choil. So just really well done. And again, the fit and finish on this, guys, I can't stress to you how well it is done. And I don't know if I told you, the title of the video did, or at least the tile. This knife was $39.88 at Smoky Mountain Knife Works. Under 40 bucks. Rough Rider Reserve sway. Do a couple of quick size comparison, guys. Then we will get some measurements. Give you my final thoughts. Slip joint, we won't spend a ton of time on it. But guys, let me backpedal on that for just a second. It is a slip joint. There's not a reason to spend a lot of time on it, but I don't want to minimize the joy I've been getting from my slip joints. This is when I first picked up a couple of slip joints. I'd gone to Etsy and picked up some of these made over in Russia slips. You bought 2 for 15 bucks. I think it was, yeah, and you got 3, so it was like 10 bucks a slip, and I just was going to try them out. And so I keep this knife in that slip, put it in my pocket, secondary carry, works great. If I need it, just pop it out. and we'll get back to our size comparisons, but I didn't want to belittle the use or the affection that I've gotten with my slip joints. I'll be bringing you guys over the course of the next few weeks many others. You know, I've amassed quite a collection, and what's nice about it is it doesn't cost you an arm and a leg to get into a lot of these. So this is the easy open sway next to the Benchmade baby bug out. It's going to be a little bigger than the Benchmade mini bug out, and that is it next to the Benchmade bug out. So as you guys can see, it is on the larger size side of a slip joint. So speaking of slip joints, let's look at it next to the traditional pocket knives Ohio River Jack. And let's look at it next to the Rough Ryder Reserve Patriarch. So guys, it's not quite as big as the Patriarch, right around the same size as the Ohio River Jack. Let's get a couple of dimensions. I really need to start breaking out my Ben Banner's titanium NAFCO ruler, but I'm going to use the easy to read Javon's complimentary promotional tape measure. And this knife comes in, I'm going to call it 6 3/4 overall, with a blade that I'm going to call 3 inches, with a cutting edge of right under 2 3/4, and a handle of 3 3/4. Get Grateful Panic's calipers here, and we'll see how thin this blade stock is. Yeah, 0.089. And behind the edge, which I'm never good at getting that. Whoops. See, I slide off of it. Get it back here behind the sharpening angle. About 0.018. And then the knife thickness, I'm going to guess it's under a 1/2 inch, but it's going to be pretty close. 0.48. Not that you care, but we might as well get the height. 0.68. So my final thoughts on this knife, guys, is it has quickly become one of my favorites. I love the way it's got this little, whatever you want to call this, ricotta or whatever, I forget what you call the little part that's not sharpened, but it keeps your finger from it coming up and closing on your finger and putting that blade right up like some of my others have done and give me the good slice-a-rooney. And I like that easy pull feature. I like the way that this Wharncliffe blade looks. I'm a big fan of Wharncliffes, and I think this one's really cool. Again, it's kind of a bigger knife, super stable. The fit and finish is on point. Denim micarta, pretty cool. The price point, fantastic. Again, under $40 at Smoky Mountain Knife Works. Guys, all I can say is I can't believe that I'm actually doing reviews on slip joints, but I'm really enjoying them. I think now my collection is up to 16, maybe if I count the one in my pocket, 17. Give you a sneak peek of, well, y'all saw the unboxing today. Very, very cool little slip joint. I'll let you know how my message to Smoky or Blade HQ comes out. I sent them an email. But anyway, this will be down the road when y'all see this. But again, guys, I'm rambling. I will get on with it. This is the Easy Pull Sway, Rough Rider Reserve from Smoky Mountain Knife Works. Please hit the subscribe button. Please hit the bell notification icon. Feel free to like or dislike, comment. If you have anything to say, I'd love to hear from you. I'll try to get back on the comments. I know I'm kind of terrible at that. I apologize. I do love you all, and I do ask that you look out for the guy or girl to your left, look out for the guy or girl to your right, look out for each other, go forward with love in your heart, choose debate, not hate. I love you all. Peace.